guys, Stuart and Alan here again for Outdoor Basics, and we're doing literally like a really short video. It's kind of a response video to Jonah365 Outdoors. Hiya mate. He done us a shout out on one of his videos, didn't he?
Loads of comments and all that sort of
stuff. Thanks very much for supporting the channel, and it's awesome. I'm really enjoying your vids as well. So yeah, cool. I really like the softy suit. I've still got my softy suit that I was issued. I love that. And I've never tried a jet boil, bro, but like I know you like the jet boil, so I'll maybe give that a go. And then he was using the silky saw. I've got the backhoe and I'm trying a Fiskars, so I'll maybe need to give the Fiskars away to somebody as a present so that I can facilitate getting a silky saw for my wife. Martin in the background is like, I will take the Fiskars saw. So the reason I'm mentioning you, Jonah mate, is you commented on a Carrymore SF day sack, and you were mentioning that you had an LK35, and I said I'd give you a quick look at mine and some modifications that I've made. So all it is the Swedish LK35 rucksack, really popular sort of bushcrafting rucksack, and all I've done was, these are pouches I've had for 100 years. And all I did was just stitch on some molly with some really strong silk at the front, and then I've just mollied them onto the front, and that really uptakes the load carrying capability of this day sack. And it gives me really, I think it harps back to when I was in the military in my Bergen, like I showed you. I had 3 pouches in the front, and I just like that as kind of wee Possibles organisation pouches. There's another dude who's like a military tailor I'm going to send this away to get some stuff done. I'm getting mesh pockets stitched on the side, and I'm getting a big pocket put on the front, and he's actually going to attach these correctly for me and make me. I've also just changed these to the Alice pack shoulder straps. I think I got 2 sets for like £15 or something, and he's going to make me a proper webbing belt to go on here. So I'm getting that for my Father's Day off my kids. They don't know that yet, but that's what I'm getting. So I'm quickly just going to run through the capacity of this, because the Swedish LK35 is a great rucksack, but it was just to show you, mate. Like I said, I would give you a quick look at what I'd done. Really simply attached these molly pouches in the front, and one Duty Possibles pouch. I've went over what I carry in that before, so I don't need to go into that. Next in this one, just for today actually, because I'm using them, I've got 2 other small molly pouches. This is actually my survival pouch. This has got like everything in it, and I'm going to do a separate thing on this. And then my fire pouch. And these are kind of like more of a survival scenario pouches rather than enjoyable bushcrafting pouches. But I will go over them at a later date. And like I said, I always keep my first aid kit in the front. What I really like about this LK35 is its robustness. We've said that before. That we've got the kind of metal buckles, and it's really good wax coated inner and stuff. It's a really good bit of kit. Then just inside, I've done the same thing everybody's done. I just get a kind of foam mat, cut it to shape and put it inside to sort of line the rucksack to help it keep its frame, and I can also use it as a sit mat and stuff like that when I'm out and about. Duty Shimag on top, because earlier it was like midgie-tastic and I was having a panic attack, so I get my midgie net on. This really kind of cool military style windproof for Salognik that I got really cheap. We're going to talk about this because all the guys are going to get these. Really good bit of kit, but I'll come to that later. Satchel. This satchel and what I use it for, I'm going to do a whole separate video on, because I think it's something really worth mentioning. And it's a military principle that I'm harping back to, but I was reminded of it and given an idea on how to do it by Dave Canterbury, who's kind of like, he's all over the top of it, isn't he? So I think he calls it like a scout pack or something like that, how he does it, but the setup that I'm going for is this, and that's why I've got the 2 wee pouches with me today. I'm kind of going through how I'm going to set this up the way I want it. So stay tuned to our videos to see how this is going to develop, and where I'm going with that. Next after that, I've got my warmers, and again I always bring it because I love it. Massive wool blanket. There's my sit mat, nice thick sit mat. There's a kind of back pouch. You've all seen an LK35 before. and in the back pouch I've just got my backhoe Laplander and my combat brolly. I love a combat brolly, can't beat it. But you just stop for 2 minutes, you need to get something out your pack, it's blowing a hoolie, you just bang it over your head, and it's going to take the rain off your head, give you a minute to think. If you're trying to get a fire on the go, you're trying to do anything, you know, work with it, you can just, you know, even just here, sorry, don't fully extend it. When you get it to that point, you know what I mean, you just collapse it down that far, and it gives you an option to just sit over your kit as you're getting time to sort stuff out. And if you do it that way, you know what I mean, you just kind of, you can even bang a peg in the ground and attach the peg to the look. It's not going to blow away, it's going to keep it off what you're trying to do, whether it's your scran or whatever. There's 100 ways of doing it, use your imagination. But yeah, I might do a wee short clip and some methods of use of a combat brolly. So all it was really was just to show Jonah my setup. Like I say, 3 molly pouches in the front, but I'll give you an update video on how this goes, and then if it goes well, I'll put links and stuff in the description in the update video to the guy that does everything for me. Like I say, I'm getting mesh pouches on the side, he's going to professionally attach the molly, he's doing me a Gucci hip belt, and I'd maybe like some sort of pouch or a big velcro patch on the front here. So yeah, it was just a kind of follow-on video really, I suppose, a reply to Jonah, and again just...
We've appreciated all the comments and that, it's been really good.
It means a lot to, if anybody comments in our videos, I think it's mad. People are even interested in anything we have to say, so thanks very much. We are going to do a thing on your camera kit as well, aren't we, at one point?
So if you're wanting to film or do your own vlogs, then I'll show you all the types of equipment I carry and bring out with us as well. Because
he's the man on that side, I don't have a clue. So again, if you've liked what we've done, please like, share and subscribe. If you haven't, I keep saying this, could you jump onto our Facebook page and give that a wee like, because there's always stuff on the Facebook that I'll maybe do myself that we don't load up to the YouTube, and there's a few top tips and some good ideas that go up onto the Facebook that maybe don't make YouTube. So if you want to get a full content, you need to go to that sounded really serious, didn't it? You want a full content. But if you do, you need to do both.
Best of both worlds.
Yeah. So I've been Stuart.
I've been Alan.
Thanks very much. See you soon.